He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Colorado State Rams offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand.
The offense changing the play. Caught in the backfield. It's Shelton. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rams are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Puts it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Colorado State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So Utah State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys,
Defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, and let him get some confidence.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Off play action on first down. So he makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. The screen, he can go. Inside the 30. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. First down here for the offense. Off the play fake. Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff from the shotgun. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Rams are on the move. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rams! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to pass, it's Kennedy. Might be looking to run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Utah State up-tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Shelton. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. QB got it himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Duff. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. The give from the gun. Hard running there. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Got his man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds on these 3rd down situations.
First down for the offense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unleashes one. He's got it. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
First and goal, Colorado State.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Colorado State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Kennedy. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll leave it with him. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Utah State up-tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's looking to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Tight end finds a soft spot. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Snags a quick pass on the left. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Makes the grab. It's Shelton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right on the money.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll run it to the right. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. The Rams have their offense in high gear. Gonna run it. It's Duff. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening. Newton, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Vanderbilt. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. The quarterback keeps it. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Pulls it in. It's Bell. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Going to sling it on second down. He'll pull it down and run. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Rams will punt it away on fourth down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. To the air, it's Kennedy. Makes the grab on the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Utah State up-tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a fifth if they can't move the chains. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the heat.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Quickly out to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Cupdate.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggies! A great catch and run for 6.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a scintillating big play. 83 yards on the touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more. Makes it past the marker. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an up.
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rams want to crank the tempo.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Duff. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. The inside handoff. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Kennedy. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Quickly complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short. Play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Utah State up-tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Timeout.
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Maryland.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
The chains for a first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's stopped. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. A designed run for the quarterback. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Zings it complete to the right.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Utah State up-tempo. He'll pull it on the read. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He leaves it with his back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Utah State offense has it going. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Kennedy. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rams headed quickly to the line.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Rams come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The screen, he's got wheels. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. Touchdown, Colorado State! And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Utah before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Kennedy. Bears the pressure. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads it left. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but 4th and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance, put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab, and they keep the drive alive.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man. It's Barton. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Looking for a gap. It's Duff. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Now on the return. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.